Hello, everyone. This is Miraculously Lazy, and welcome to a huge Miraculous collab where we are going to decide once and for all if Adrien is or is not a Sentimonster. So we have Aiden from Cartoon Apocalypse, G from the Cartoon Hotspot, TVC, the virtual celebrity. We have Kaya Rains, one of our moderators on our Discord server, and we have Wise Kid. Obviously, because she's part of the podcast.
Yep, so this is gonna be kind of finally solving the Sentimonster theory. And what really fueled this was recently, especially, the Sentimonster theory has become more widespread. And also...
For no good reason.
Oh, okay. The main thing that really fueled this was on around the same day. Cartoon Apocalypse, Aiden, you posted a video called Adrien is not a Sentimonster. And TVC on the same day posted 7 reasons Adrien is a Sentimonster.
Completely not planned.
Yes, completely not planned.
Okay, Adrien is 100% not a Sentimonster. Like, 10 billion% he's not a Sentimonster.
I think Adrien is a Sentimonster.
Oh.
I personally don't really like the theory, but at the same time, there is evidence to suggest that something is going on, and I just like messing with people, so I am in support of the theory.
I'm going to say my official position is against the theory, but the thing is, the theory to me is like trying to untangle a massive web because all the answers and explanations seem to somehow intersect and contradict both sides. So both sides could make sense, but because I'm so passionate about it and it would break my heart if he is, I'm against it.
I am for he is a Sentimonster.
What?
I am for he is.
Okay, so the second point on this tweet. Only the holder of the Miraculous of the Peacock can feel a Sentimonster. If he/she doesn't own the control object, he/she can still destroy it. Now, the important part about this one is that the holder of the Miraculous of the Peacock, the holder of the Peacock Miraculous can feel a Sentimonster. So wouldn't that mean that if Adrien, if Gabriel is in the house, right? He has the Peacock Miraculous on him, right? He is the owner of that Peacock Miraculous, right? If Adrien is there, he's a Sentimonster, and let's say, for the sake of the argument, he does not detect that Cat Noir sends the Sue quantum masking, whatever. So let's say, for the sake of the argument, he cannot sense that Cat Noir is that Sentimonster, right? So, but what he would feel is he would feel Adrien's presence, since he's the Sentimonster, and then suddenly, as soon as he transformed in his house to go help Ladybug, he would no longer feel Adrien. So wouldn't he detect that Adrien has just left of some kind? Or like, isn't that weird?
But
like the piano's
counter
still
argument
going?
to that, I feel that Mayura senses more the Amok than the Sentimonster.
Yes.
And I have a
So
screenshot
what if
for that.
the Amok isn't
I was going
in
to-
Adrien?
So, yeah.
I was going to interject there. I was going to say that because if Adrien, let's say Adrien is a Sentimonster for argument's sake, and Gabriel has the object containing his Amok, because if he is a Sentimonster, I feel like Gabriel would have the Amok close by. Natalie instantly becomes dizzy whenever she feels the presence of an Amok. So as much as Natalie is around Gabriel / Shadow Moth, wouldn't she be dead at this point from being dizzy so much if she was around Gabriel and he had the Amok?
Yeah,
Well,
but that's the thing, we don't know what Amok or how big it is, because the reason why she detected Feast was because he basically had everything inside him. He had the Amok, he had a lot of Miraculouses, and he himself was the Sentimonster, so I feel like that's why she had such a big and negative reaction to it. Whereas with Adrien, we don't know. The theory is maybe the Amok is split between the 2 wedding rings that they have. So obviously, again, that will be something that won't be as intense. But again, it's just a theory. But I just don't think she senses Sentimonsters. I think she senses Amucks more.
Yeah, and again,
Right.
I feel as though, Adrien being a Sentimonster does not 100% mean the Amucks are in the rings. They could be anywhere else, but the theory still stands. But
True,
obviously,
true.
the biggest one is the rings. And in the screenshot I sent right now, Thomas, so someone asks, yeah, that's basically what I said. If he can feel the Amuk, he can feel the Sentimonster. And Thomas says, no, the Amuk isn't an object. That object can be very far away from the Sentimonster, and that's totally different. And in Feast, the Amuk was inside the Sentimonster
Right.
because he swallowed the object.
If I can't remember the episode, but Natalie did collapse at one point, but that was when she was in Emily's presence when her and Gabriel were picking like something. So maybe the mock is in Emily's ring or somewhere on Emily's person, and that's why she became sick. But only after she was there to help. I cannot remember the episode, but it's so vivid in my mind. And it was at the start of when like she got sick. And she only got sick when she started helping Gabriel with Emily. That's curious. I don't like the idea that people say, oh, Adrien can't be a Sentimonster because it ruins the show or it ruins Adrien's character. That's something people accuse me that my video fundamentally ruins Adrien's character. And I'm like, but Sentimonsters are living beings. It doesn't change anything how he was created. Because if we put value on this Sentimonster Ladybug, then that doesn't make Adrien. And I guess that's what people fear the most. That, oh no, Adrien now just becomes a thing and is no longer a person. So that's also, I think, why people don't like the theory.
Yeah, like, actually, Thomas himself says, if it's conceived to be human, it will be human. He didn't sugarcoat it or anything. He's like, it will be human. If it's programmed to be a human, it will be human. That's how he said it, which was very interesting to me as well. So I don't think it ruins anything. In fact, I feel like it raises the stakes in a sense and makes the story more interesting and a little bit darker, actually.
Because now I feel bad for Feast. Just this creature created to be hungry forever and not being human, but also being sentient. That power is actually really messed up when you think about it.
Do you finally want to sum up this theory? Do you want to see the receipts? Do you want to hear the full discussion and finally understand all the components to Adrien being a Sentimonster? Well, the rest of our discussion filled with the crazy debating, lots of theorizing, and things that Thomas has said like this and this and this on our podcast. Click on the Spotify, Amazon Music, or Google Podcast links down below to hear the rest of the discussion. You really, really don't want to miss it if you want to be up to date on the Sentimonster theory. You can listen to it while multitasking so you don't waste your time. Sorry we couldn't cut it short. It's really important, everything in there. So have an amazing day, and even though I'm not lazy out, go listen to it now.